What's up, everybody? Welcome to Friendship Frequency. This is a podcast where we talk about our real life struggles and what has worked for us. We get vulnerable and discuss our everyday lives, and we invite you to go on this journey to better yourself right along with us. I'm Tab Johnson.
And I'm Aaron Windhorn.
And this is who we are, and this is what we do. Hola, hola.
What's going on?
You know, it's Thursday.
It is. It feels like this week is just dragging ass.
Yeah. That too. It's definitely, I've had faster weeks.
Right? Work's just fucking busy as fuck. It's like it's never get a break. And forewarning, I'm in a fucking bitchy mood today.
Aaron's spicy, y'all. Aaron's spicy.
Yeah. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed, apparently.
Aaron is spicy. We'll see where that goes.
Right.
No, so it's day 3 of 75 hard.
It is.
And I would be lying if I said it is not whooping my ass. It is whooping my ass. I am.
It's doing something to me.
Yeah, you're spicy, friend. I am exhausted. Not like mentally exhausted, but physically. My body is tired.
Wrecked.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
And the 2 workouts a day, even though one of them's only walking. Like, I think that's what I can't wrap my head around. But it's definitely, yeah. And I have to, like, now I'm finding, you know, how many pairs of shoes I have and workout shoes and Nikes, and I literally am going through them. Like, I have to switch them out because my feet were starting to kill me. And I was like, nope, time to switch them out. So that's definitely helping. But yeah, just exhausted. Whooped. Physically.
I'm mentally whooping my ass.
Yeah.
And, physically, I would say I'm whooped, not like bad, but I definitely hurt.
Yeah. Like, it's taken everything I have for me to sit in this chair right now. Because my booty cheeks, I'm trying to tell you, by the end of this, I better walk around with, you better be able to bounce a quarter off that sucker. Like, but it's good. It's good. I definitely, dude, that book, the mental toughness book, I have to like stop myself from reading it because I'll read the whole thing in one sitting. So that's super good. And then, I try and find some time in the day where I can kind of reflect on, okay, what did you read? How does it apply to you? And what are you getting out of this? Like, I don't want to just go through the motions and check the stuff off, but not get anything out of it. So far, time management is just like Frank said. And that I have to show up no matter what, even when I did not want to get out of bed this morning. Oh my God. And so Jason was actually up and dressed out of the bed before I was this morning. And that very seldomly ever happens. So, and then it was like a freaking hobble to the bathroom because, I got to pee 58 times because my feet were so sore. So, yeah, this morning was rough. This morning was definitely rough. But Jason and I walked, and he walked about 10 feet in front of me. There was no conversation. There was nothing. I just go walk. I'll walk over here.
Right.
So, what about you? How's it going for you?
It's going. Getting up at 4 and going walking. And then this morning, walking along my route, and there's like this tweaker motel on Auburn Way.
God.
And this like older tweaker lady comes walking out of the hotel, and she's like on the sidewalk, and there's these guys sitting out in front of Safeway talking, and she's all like looking over there, and then she's like looks back and she sees me, and it's like, ah, I
I'm
got
dead.
my hoodie on and my beanie, and I got one earbud in so I can
Yeah.
at least hear what's going on around me.
Right.
Listening to Burchard guy,
Brendan Burchard. Yeah.
Brendan Burchard, and that episode I sent you is what I'm
Mm-hmm.
listening to right now with Mel Robbins.
Dude, I love her.
Yeah, I've
I
never heard
really
her.
like her. I
I think
really
I've
like
heard her
her.
before, like little short snippets, but never heard her talking about, let them. And she
Yeah.
talked about, how quick the world is to just cut people off out of their life, like whether it's family, that
Mm-hmm.
they have zero conversation. And it made me reflect on my situation with my mom,
Yeah.
and then the justification check started going off in my head. It's like, well, I've already had that conversation with her and nothing changes, so I'm fucking justified. Fuck you. And so that was my rationalization on my walk this morning. And I got back and I read my 10 pages. I jumped up in my bed and rocked the feet up and rocked the head up. So I'm like all nice and tucked in there, and I'm reading the 10 pages before work.
Yeah.
You know, it was good. Then worked, stressful day, and then just got back from the gym like an hour or so ago, knocked down some dinner, and yeah, and we're here.
Yeah. Serious. I mean, I'm sure people that are listening and watching, listen, you can tell we're tired. Make no mistake about it. You can tell. But
Yeah,
it's I mean, it's kind of funny how it's switched. Mine is
yeah,
physical. Yours is stress from work.
yeah,
So I would probably have that if I was employed. But well,
right.
I don't even know what day it is. Day 7, 8, 9, 10. Day 10. No unemployment or no employment. So
Yeah,
it's funny though.
I was gonna ask you how the job search is going.
I've applied to a few places. I just am being super, super picky about, where I'm going to go. I don't want to be in management at all. I have zero desire to do that.
I don't
So
blame you.
I honestly think I would be okay with just like working at Safeway or Fred Meyer's, like
They
where I
pay
can see
good.
people
They pay
and
good. It's union.
yeah, leave, hey, how you doing? Help people that way, but I don't want any sort of I want nothing to do with management. However,
Yeah,
I am scheduled to take my public safety test on April 23rd to be a 911 dispatcher. So we'll see. That process is so long though, so it
yeah.
could be months
I,
before.
I don't. I wouldn't want that job. And I
Yeah,
and I
I think it will definitely take a toll on me.
and I don't think you should go that route either.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Knowing how much you take stuff on,
Yeah.
the calls that you get. Yeah, I don't think
I
it would be
don't
good for.
necessarily know that because I could help somebody in a call. I think what would bother me is not knowing what happens after.
Yeah,
I went to a Zoom call that they had about it, and they actually talked about how that was one of the things that people had to be okay with. And I was like, oh God. So, I mean, that process is so long. So, you got to do a psych eval and a polygraph test and, all kinds of everything. So,
yeah.
we'll see. I don't foresee it happening in the future, but, you know,
I mean, you'd be a good fit, but at the same time,
rainbows and butterflies.
yeah, like having some little kid call or something,
Yeah,
something trash.
that would kill me. Yeah, it really would. It would break my heart. That really would.
Yeah.
Or God forbid a kid call and say my mom's on the floor and she won't wake up. So
Yep.
yeah, that's definitely a reality of it for sure.
Not to get too
So
morbid, people, but yeah, I mean it is reality, unfortunately, and
I know that's reality. I've made that phone call.
yeah,
So it's we'll see. I'm not in I mean I am in a rush, but I'm not in a I need to go back for our financial for for financial reasons, but I just am not going to jump back into something that I am going to be I know myself. I just know if they offer me a management role, instantly I'm going to be like, "Oh, I can change the world." So I just
yeah,
need to be super selective about it. So, but right now I'm just taking care of stuff at the house and taking care of Jaden, and shout out to my boo boo who had a outstanding conference yesterday.
nice.
The college offers are rolling in, and you know, Jaden will be a senior next year, and
Wow,
I can't even. I can't even. I can't even. So,
I can't
um,
even imagine.
gonna die. But great conference. Jaden handled it like a boss. And it's the first time I've ever seen Jaden like really step out, out of his shell like that and just take control of a situation. And listen, as a mom with a kid that's super shy, super insecure, all these things, like I had never imagined. I was super just trying not, and of course, Jaden, mom, don't cry. So, but just taking care of Jaden, handling stuff around the house, making sure Jason's got everything he needs because he's the one working right now. And so I handle everything else, you know. He was strong enough to say, if it's not what you need and it's not what you want, bring your ass home. So I hold up my side of the deal, making sure everything else is taken care of. And we've done this before, so
Yeah,
but no, I just being super, super picky about it. And I just don't want, my heart got broken and I don't want that to happen again. It's
yeah,
funny because my team called me today and gave me some, the lowdown or whatever. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, they're like, no, we just want you to know that you're really, truly missed. And, the new management team is truly idiots. And I was like, well, that makes me feel better about life.
right.
So, but no, that's about it. This 75 hard I think is consuming all energy at the moment, and Jason's doing really well with it. He's getting all of his stuff done. He's not a fan of reading, just like you, and he's reading a Dave Ramsey book. And so, I think at the end of this we're going to see big huge changes for all of us.
Yeah,
So, and Ashley, shout out Ashley Powers. Like she's fucking killing it. She
yeah,
messaged me today and it's helping her in her business. Like she had a couple of people out of nowhere, sign up today. So,
wow,
shout out to Ashley. Like and that's what this was about. That's why we did it. We needed the stability for us, but also to inspire other people. So, we're
100%.
doing it. Even as exhausted we are. We love y'all.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to do the podcast tonight.
I know. We have to, though. Listen,
Be
y'all,
going to,
we need ideas. We need topic ideas. If you have something or you want to be on, we're down for that too. Just because Aaron and I, yeah, we can talk all day long and have these conversations, but when we're tired, it's, are you okay? Yep, I'm good. I'm good too. Okay, good night.
check that pulse. They're going to be a
So,
little bit shorter episodes now
yeah.
during this.
Well, that and I have stuff I have to do tonight. I still have to pack to go to Chelan this weekend and you know, get all that situated. I wish I had a mid-size cooler. You know what I'm talking about? So I could take that. I might steal Jason's lunchbox. We'll see.
I have one
Well,
with a
it's a little
handle on
late
it.
now, friend.
I'll get your ass over here and get it.
That would require me to get in my car and drive the 40 minutes to you. No, sir. No. I'll steal Jason's lunchbox. So, just to bring stuff with me. So, we'll see. I'll figure something out. But yeah, that's where we're at, friend.
Right.
Okay, love y'all. Good night. Talk to y'all next week.
Peace. Like, we're like at 16 minutes, almost 17 minutes.
I know, right?
I mean, we could end it there, honestly.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah.
it. It's crazy though, like the fatigue that my body feels, and then I lay down and like it still takes me a minute to fall asleep. But then dude, once I do, I'm done. Like I wake up to a drool spot and like all the things. I'm like, whoa, what happened here?
Have to change your pillow out every so often because
Right.
it get the drool
Serious.
stains going.
I'm all flipping it over like God, look at my burn. It looks so bad on the computer.
Yeah. That's
Dude,
from when you
that's
burnt yourself.
yeah, that's cooked flesh right there. It's barbecued Tabitha. Actually,
That
steam cooked Tabitha.
steam cook.
Did you try your butter yet?
I did. I used it tonight. I used it
Good.
before too, but I bought some. I finally got my meat from
Did
Wild
you? Right on.
Pastures,
Yeah.
and I used the butter and cooked up some couple of ribeyes.
Heck yes.
Had one for dinner. I'll have one for tomorrow for dinner.
Yeah. I made a pork roast today. I made 2 dozen hard boiled eggs and like 8 little petite sirloin steaks. So Jason cannot starve while I'm gone.
Right.
Aiden cannot starve while I'm gone. And I can take some with me.
Yeah, I found it's like so convenient, since we're doing carnivore that I buy like a big old roast
Yeah.
and then pressure cook it in beef broth. And then I'll have like some in my meal prep for lunches and then have some for dinner too.
Yeah.
It's pretty convenient.
Yeah. For breakfast, I had 3 eggs and some hamburger meat or leftover taco meat. And then for lunch, I made egg salad with eggs, cottage cheese, and homemade ranch dressing. I was a little, where's this going to go? But it was actually really good. And then with some turkey slices. So,
Nice.
yeah, it is hard for me to eat this. Like, it's hard for me to eat because I stay full so long. I stay
Yeah.
full so long, and then, but I know I'm not eating enough. I know I'm not. Like, I
Yeah.
can feel it. So I'll eat dinner
Like
here in just a little bit.
I'm moderate on lunches, but dinner I go ham usually.
Yeah.
Like tonight I had a big old ribeye steak, probably 4 pieces of bacon, some leftover roast, cottage cheese, and 2 fried eggs.
Yeah. I
So
made the cottage cheese
tortillas.
blended up, blender, flat pan. Yeah, I made that. It was actually pretty good. But you got to do whatever you're going to do with it. You got to do it while it's warm. You can't let it cool because the second it cools, it breaks. So, whatever you're
What
going
did
to
you
do.
make?
So, it's cottage cheese. You take a cup of cottage cheese and you mix it and blend it with 2 eggs. And then I put garlic powder, onion powder, and some cumin in it. And that's what I use to wrap mine and Jason's tacos instead of like I would use a tortilla.
Yeah.
So, and the night before that, we had some shredded beef and I used cheese as the burrito.
Yeah.
So,
I bought some Mexican melting cheese.
your life's about to change.
I've bought
You're
it
never going to.
before.
I love that. I would
Yeah.
rather use that than any other kind of cheese.
Yeah.
But
So I got that hamburger, so I'm gonna make some cheese taco shells
mhm.
with that melting cheese.
If
And
you
then
put it over a bowl, Aaron, it will make the bowl shape.
yeah.
Like you could do like a set, not a salad, but you know what I mean? Like a taco bowl.
Yeah.
So I've had to get creative on how to wrap stuff where I would use a tortilla normally. So I've had to get creative with that. And cottage cheese has just become a side dish. And eggs are just about every meal. So
I bought some cream cheese today. I saw something about like sausage and hamburger, and then you put cottage cheese in the center, and then
mm-hmm.
like roll it into a meatball.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I bet that would
I'm
be
gonna
good too.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah. So I've just had to be creative with it, but so far so good. I
Yeah.
haven't broke yet, thank God. And Jaden made cookies yesterday. Tried to offer me cookie dough. Sabotage in this house. There are no allies in this house other than Jason. None. Sabotager.
Right.
So
Yeah, I got Kit Kats in my cupboard from the other person.
no.
Every time I get in the pantry to throw away stuff in the garbage, there's like sitting there right there in front of my face. But it's that mental toughness. I got it.
It is. It
So
is. It's funny because when Jaden offered me the cookie dough yesterday, I was like, Jaden, we're not eating that right now. You know we're carnivore. Jaden goes, are you sure? Jaden, yes, I'm sure. And I was surprised at how like stern I was about it. Because usually, it's Jaden, I'll joke
yeah,
around, whatever. But I had to be because don't
yeah.
offer me again because I don't know that I have the willpower to say no again.
Right.
So,
I mean, that's
but
just like, not drinking for 5 years and then it being offered to you multiple
yeah,
times, even after saying no and just saying out of nowhere, it was just like, get it here. It's that easy.
I'll kick you in the dick if you ever try and do that again. My God. I don't
Right.
have time, Aaron. I do not have time for it.
Yeah. I don't want to drink. So,
Dude, my body can't do it. Like, let's be real. I stay up too late and watch a Netflix series and feel like I got drugged the next day. Like, I think at a certain age, like, it just does not agree with your body anymore. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have a hangover now. I would die. I would
I
die.
mean, back in my 20s, I could handle it. Well, not really, because I was always late to work and staying up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, waking up still drunk and going
Hell
to
no.
work.
No. I think I did all mine before. I think my first birthday was like the last like big one. And Lisa took me out for my 21st birthday. And I am almost positive that I had alcohol poisoning. That's when Jason got his foot broke. I peed in the base parking lot. Like there's a whole story. So
Yeah, you got to watch that nowadays. You get some indecent liberties charges for peeing in public.
I mean, it was on a military base. I'm shocked I didn't go to captain's mast, but whatever. What they
Yeah,
don't know can't hurt them as I'm holding on to the gate, puking my guts out, trying to get in the base.
facts.
Well, I'm proud of us, friend. We're doing it.
Yeah, me
We'll get
too.
better. Once we get adjusted and
I
our
got
energy
pecs
levels
now.
get back to normal, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
not liking my progress pics, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
So, yeah, it better not look the fucking same at the end. I can promise you that.
Well, I mean, let's be real. If we're doing things like we're supposed to, there's no way in hell that there's not going to be change.
That's true. I don't know though. You know that lady that I follow on Instagram? She's like 250 pounds and she runs like ultra marathons.
Yeah,
She did 75 hard and she lost no weight at all.
she was doing something wrong.
And I was like, what? She was like, but I'm running farther, longer. I was like, did you just build up more muscle? Like, and I don't know what her diet was or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't ask all those questions, but I will cry for real if we get to the end of this and I look the same.
I mean, let's be real. Like, even if you didn't lose weight because you are building muscle, muscle
Yeah, I
weighs
don't
more
care
than
about the
fat.
number. I don't want to look the same.
Yeah.
Like, there better be some definition some fucking where. Like, that's what I do know. So, I was watching my little toothpicks in the mirror today as I was doing legs, and I was like, I think that's a baby calf muscle. Be careful. Don't break the mirror. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm getting stronger because
yeah,
I'm
me
lifting
too.
more weight. I mean, you have to, like,
Yeah.
doing it every day.
I pushed 230 today in legs, 230 for 5 sets. Jason was like, I'm going to have to pick you up. I was like, yeah, you might. Like, after this, you might.
I know. I'm on the leg press machine, and it was occupied. Or first couple times I did it, like I'll put 6 45-pound weight plates on each side of the rack.
Mm-hmm.
It's over 600. It's over 600 and something pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I used to be able to do like 1,000, but the leg press machine was taken, so I jumped on. They have one that's where you sit down and you're pressing straight out.
Mm-hmm.
And that one maxes out at like three something.
Yeah.
So I just had to do more reps, and I just get tired of waiting for shit at the gym. It's like,
It's because you're spicy today.
I always get tired of waiting around.
No, see, I don't do that. I wait. But our gym, like, because I went and canceled our old one at Northwest Fitness Company today, which they were pricks, by the way, but that's another story for another time. Anyway, in our gym that we go to, Graham Fitness, it's busy, but not like that. So you really only wait maybe 2-3 minutes for if somebody's on your machine for them to finish their sets.
They got like 6 or 7 like benches that are like incline, like in front of the dumbbells, but then they have a bench at each of the squat racks.
Yeah.
And you have kids packing up using the machine, or you got girls doing their fucking ass squat or ass hip flexors.
RDLs.
Yeah, well,
you should, friend. That's good for your hips.
Yeah.
They hurt though. That's when I know I've worked them booty cheeks. Is when I do those. Yeah. So I might do those next time. I haven't done those in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're at 31 minutes, so I say it's a wrap for today. All
right, Tay. Well, we'll keep hanging tough and finish it out and all that good stuff. So
I'm going to take my ass to bed.
Please do. Wake up better tomorrow.
For sure.
He's just spicy, y'all. He gets like this every now and then. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Have a good rest of the night. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Adios.
Yes. Peace out. Please like and subscribe and share, and don't be afraid to reach out to us with feedback and topic ideas. We are here to offer hope to everyone, and we cannot do it without you. Until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Tab.
And this is the Friendship Frequency. This is who we are, and this is what we do. Have a good night. Peace.
Good night.